Hello everybody and welcome back to the Valley, the old farm. So you joined me in September, which I think I forgot to mention on the last one. I went through and slept to the next month, purely just so we can see if we can get some better contracts. And we did manage to get 3 extra contracts, which you would have seen at the end of the episode, which we are going to tackle today with this. But firstly, I just want to say a big thank you then to everybody who's commented on the past few videos that I've done. I'm going to look through some of the comments, and there's been a few different ones about what I should have done instead of getting a tractor and a fertilizer spreader. I maybe should have looked at putting my money into getting land. I saw one about chickens as well. Maybe I should have got chickens. Depends which way you look at it, in my opinion. The way I've done here by leasing the tractor and spreader is it's eventually going to bring the money down for us to buy it outright. And it's a cheap option. And all I've had to do is buy a couple of bags of fertilizer. But when you go down the route of chickens, you need to buy a plot of land, buy the coop, buy the chickens, buy some food, and then wait several months to get a decent amount of eggs back to see any return on that. So once you've laid all that out, you're going to have to wait a little while to be able to, well, break even before you actually start making a profit. Here, I think I'm nearly sort of broke even already just on the first couple of fields that I've done for the leasing cost. So it depends which way you want to go. I think smashing out a few fertilizer jobs and a few other contracts, then looking at a field, then chickens. Because chickens, it's not going to be the quickest return, but I do like your thinking. Now, I did see a comment about this field as well when we did, I think it was episode 2 when we did the harvesting job, that I should have taken the harvest, put it in a silo, maybe the free one you can use at the train station. You can use that one for selling on the train. You can store it in there, it's free. Then I should have completed all the field, then took it to the sell point and sold it. I would have gained more, according to the comments. It confused me a little bit because I don't see how that's any different. Whether I take it to the silo and take it across trailer by trailer to the sell point for the contract, or take it trailer by trailer from the field for the contract, it's still going to cap out at the same, the contract's still going to be set at the same. And we're going to get a little bit over either way. Just my way was taking it straight from the field to the sell point rather than going into a silo first. Maybe I'm wrong, but the comment did say, told me to test it. Trust them, test it. I just can't see it is worth testing because I can't see how you're going to gain anymore. Now, the only difference is, if you put it in your own silo, normally when you go and do contracts, the time to sell is not the best paid time. Now, the only way is if you put it in your silo, complete the contract, then save the excess until a higher price time, yes, then you will make money. But that's not what the comment said, so that's what confused me a little bit. So anyway, look, moving on, I've spoken enough on this one. I've got all this here for another grass job. So as you can see, we've got the grass, got the trailer, the cutter, the lawnmower, that's what it's called. What? I forgot what it's called then. We're going to ted it because we've got a windrow, ted it, and make bales and sell it to the animal dealer. Now what I'm going to do on this episode to make it a little bit different is I really want to try and push on. But I want you guys to be able to see what's happening. Maybe not actually go through it in full, if that makes sense. So we're going to take this, we're going to start her up, we're going to head over to the fields and we're going to start spraying and cutting the grass. Now what my plan is I'm going to show you, we're going to start and finish the jobs, maybe cut out the middles, and then you're thinking, well, what's the point of that? Well, I want to try and progress and build up my money so we can buy our own field and actually start some work. But if I kept doing every single job on an episode, we would get into several hundred episodes before we start getting into the owning my own farm and all the good stuff. So I want you guys to see, I don't want to sort of look like it's cheating by suddenly the bank account's gone up 100 grand. I want you guys to be able to see. So we're going to head to the first job, we're going to start spraying, and then I will see you at the end. And then you'll be able to see me collect all the money so you can see that none of it's cheated. It's all been done properly, and I've done the contracts. We're just going to cut the little bits out in the middle to try and boost up, because I really want to go buy a field. I have been looking at fields. I'm not sure what to start with. Do we go for a normal field, like say for example this here? Obviously not this one, it's massive, it's well expensive. Do we go for like a normal field? Do we go for an empty field? Do we go for one with a crop in? Or do we go for like a grass field? Is a grass field better? You can just keep turning it into silage bales. Is that the best way to do it? Because there is some nice smaller grass fields that are close by. So let's just go park here. Let's have a quick look on the map. So this one we started with 14. It's 68,000. Not bad. What does it say what size it is? 1.15 hectares. Or we could just go down a little bit. I was looking at this one here. Number 19 is another grass field. That's 53. That could be quite a nice one. You've got some bigger ones here, but that's like getting over 100,000, that is, which is, yeah, it's going to be a little bit out of range at the minute. I'm just thinking if we've got a grass field, bale it, silage it, send it to the BGA, that could be a nice way to make some money. So, let me know what you think about that in the comments. Do we do that or do we not? I'm going to carry on with these contracts, and I'll wait to hear your replies when this goes out. So, I'm going to run around this one, get it done, and I'll see you at the end. So that's the contract on Field 1, all done. You can see there, Field 1, fertilizing completed for 18,454. So, if we go and press collect on that one, where we're going to head to next for fertilizing? That's the baling job, which we're going to leave for a little bit. Field 74. Let's head to field 74. So before we just get to 74, I realized that we need to do 82, which is sort of, it's just over here at the minute. This is the one here, because we just come from field 1 and we just sort of bypassing it. I've got to go past it to get to field 74, which is down here. So we'll do that one first. But what I'm going to do, if we just put the map here, we'll zoom right out. If you want to pause your video now and have a look over this map and see, what numbers do you think we should look at buying for my first field? Take your time, have a look, pause the video. I'll leave it on the screen for you. Let me know what you think we should look at buying as our first field. Leave it in the comments below. I'll see your comments and we'll aim to work towards that field. Now that we are here on 82, so let's go start this up. These are a lot easier, these ones, because you can actually see what you're doing. When you've got a slight, like the first stage of growth in a field, you have no idea where you've been, so you're constantly going back and forth on the map to see the fertilized area. But this is looking a lot easier, so I'm going to go through. We've done one strip with you guys watching. Let's get these done. Get some money. So there is another field done. If we go onto here now, we'll be able to complete that. Look at that, 5,527. We'll collect that one. And now we're going to head off to field 74. If you've just landed on my channel and on this video and think, is this all he does? Just show you a bit of the start and then shows you the end? No. That's just because we're doing a start from scratch series. And I don't want to do hundreds and hundreds of episodes to try and get to where we want to be. So I'm making this one a little bit shorter, cutting a little bit out, purely so you're not seeing the same thing over and over and over again. We really want to try and get to the good stuff. We want to be able to try and buy. But I also want it to look like I'm not cheating. So I could easily just go and say, oh look, I made 100 grand, I did all these fields. Oh, look at that. That's is that buyable? I think it is, isn't it? Hang on a minute, let's just go through. Can we actually buy that? Because that's a nice little production area. You can as well. What's that? 85 grand. That's a nice little area. So if we do want to put any own productions in, there is a space here. I do like when maps do this and put in a production area space, so you can literally do what you want with this. You could build your own BGA if you've got the pumps and hoses pack. Or you can just go and fill this full of animals, put your own animal pens in. Yeah, I like this. So we are right down at the bottom of the map then, just approaching field 34? No, 74. Now, it's this one here, I believe. Ooh. Now, luckily, we don't have to worry because there's a contract about the wrong tyres on our tractor, but normally you'd want to put some narrows on so you don't destroy it. I'm hoping it's not going to destroy it, is it? No. I think because it's a contract, because I have got, we're playing on hard mode for economy, and I have got everything turned on for weeds, stones, crop destruction, the lot. But I think we're safe because there's a contract. So let's just go and spray the road first. Yeah, Gregor boy, turn it on a bit early, why not? But this one shouldn't take too long at all. Look at that, 10% done already. Let's just go through. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Using someone else's field here. I have no idea where we've been, so we're going to take a bit of a stab. Might be slightly overlapping, but this is anything. You can't see where you're going. There we go, not spraying too much of the road. This is only a little one, so because this is... I do have access to this land. This contract, anyway. Wait for it to come up in the top corner saying it's been completed. There we go. So because it's only a small one, it's only a couple of passes, we thought, might as well show you on that one. So we can now go back round onto the contract list here, and we can see... There we go, so that one, there's a simple $2.5 grand there for what, a couple of lines, couple of sprays. Not bad at all. Now this one's going to take a little bit more work. But 25 grand for cutting some grass. Don't mind if I do. So we're already at 48,570. And I've still not yet had to fill up with any more fertilizer. We're getting low. Don't get me wrong, we're going to have to do that pretty soon. But I don't think there's actually any more fertilizing jobs on here at the minute. Cultivating, harvesting, ploughing. Yeah, there's nothing really major at the minute. Like I said, a lot of these are the baling. There's a lot to do on baling for like grass work. But I've gone for the most sort of expensive one. Well, the one that's paid the most at the minute. So, field 86. Let's have a quick look and see where's field 86. It's got to be around here somewhere, isn't it? 89, 88. Can anybody spot 86 anywhere? I'm guessing it's going to be flashing somewhere because we've got the contract. I really should stop the video for this one so I can find this. I have no idea where this is. Okay, hang on. There we go. Found it. Right in the middle, that one there. So that's the field that we're going to be doing. We're going to obviously get some bales. It's got to go to the animal dealer. Now, that's the next question. Where is the animal dealer? Ah, got to look for the one with the exclamation mark on it. It's right there, I believe. Yep. So pretty much back near where we are at home. So we've got to take it up there and we're down here. Nice, okay. So let me go get the equipment. I'll see you in the field. So I'm just here on the side of the road at the minute, just outside another person's field here. Got the class here, we've got the tedder, brought over the windrower and the baler. Now we've just got the bale stacker, which is back at the shop. But I think we can pretty much get a lot of this done first before we need that. So that's pretty much going to be the last thing that we need. So at the minute, the mower is just in the field here, as you can see. Got a worker, or matey boy here, is just helping me sort out, doing a bit of cutting. So we'll let him crack on a little bit, and then we'll go around. We've got to ted it up to turn it into hay, then windrow it, then bale it. So yeah, this is going to take a little while. Like I said, we are going to cut a lot of these out because we need to boost the money up. I'm going to try and get a lot of money, so by the time this goes out and I hear what you guys think and what field we should go for, I'm hoping in the next episode or two, we should have enough money to be able to purchase our own field. Hopefully, we can build towards that big, nice farm. The worker is doing a good job, so I think he's starting to do some striping now. So I do believe that we've got some room to be able to do some of this. Look at this. I do love these tedders. That animation. That is awesome. And it's a fair size that they give us here in the contract for this one. So we're going to go around, going to get some tedding done, then we're going to come back and do a bit of windrowing, and then bale. So I am going to, like I said, I am going to cut a lot of these out because we have seen a lot of contracts going on, especially grass work anyway. But don't think that this is the kind of the norm that I'm just going to cut everything out. No. We will focus on contracts, but it's just we've literally only a few episodes ago we've done a lot of grass work, so I just want to get these through, build our money up, and obviously do it so you can see that I am literally doing the contract, I'm claiming the money, it's all legit, it's all right, I'm not cheating. That's the main reason for doing this. So we're going to go through... Oh, hello worker, he's joining me down here. I don't believe we need to get every little inch of this, then you always get a little bit of leeway on these contracts. I'm not exactly sure how much on this one, but thing is, we'll get some bales over ourselves, but the problem is I've got nowhere to store them unless I stack them up on my doorstep at my tent. I'm not sure if the dealers are going to be happy with that. I mean, I've already got my tractor parked up there because that's mine. I've got my bike. So I think it might be best just to get rid of them. We just want the money so we can actually get our own field. Whether we buy a grass field, I do think grass field might be a good one to start with. As we get our own grass field, we can look into getting a baler. Whether we lease one or probably lease a baler. Like I said, we've got that mod that allows us to lease to buy, or lease to purchase, I think it's called. So we can start paying off the lease, and then we'll be able to buy it outright as time goes on. We'll get a bit more money. But if we get a grass one, we'll be able to mow it. Just keep doing silage bales. That will really boost the bank balance up for us. I think that could be a good plan. So the work has gone round and cut all the grass. The tedding has been done by myself. So we're just going around now doing a bit of windrowing. It could be a little bit interesting because there's some steep banks on here. I'm a bit worried it's going to start sliding to the side. Although this one, it seems to be okay. It seems like it's still running on the wheels. I think it was the chrome one. Was it chrome? I think it was. I had one that as soon as you get a slight gradient to the field, it was really sort of, it just slid sideways. You might have seen it in one, I've used it in one of my previous Let's Plays. That was quite an interesting one, that was. Yeah, this one seems to be working quite well, so we're just going to go around and windrow this up now, get some nice swaths. And then I've got to go back. Oh no, we've got the baler. I've got to go back and get the bale stacker. Quite a nice one. I'm looking forward to using this baler. It looks quite a nice baler, actually. I'm not sure if I use one of these. Not this particular one, anyway. I mean, I've used plenty of balers on this game, but this one I'm not sure. So, how many bales do you think you get? There's a question for you. How many bales do you think we're going to get off this field? We've got, I'm guessing we're going to get a fair amount. We're going to take them up to the animal dealer, so I wonder how many... Well, let's have a go. How many do you think we're going to get off this field in total? I missed a bit of grass on the side there. I don't want to bring in too much grass in here. So how many are we going to get off this field in total, and then how many are we going to be left with as like our extra little bonus? What do you think? Leave it in the comments below, and I will keep you updated as we go. I'm going to go around and get this done. I'll see you back here when we start some baling. Look at that. All the windrowing is done. It's not the neatest in the world because would it have been a contract, I don't think we're going to have to get up every single inch. There's a lot here. And this is the thing in question. This is the baler. Look at this beauty. The New Holland Big Baler 1290 High Density. No idea what all that really means. I know New Holland, that's it. But it's a nice one. It's going to give us some square bales. So, let's jump in. Let's turn her on. Let's drop her down. And let's start picking up some hay. Oh, I'm missing a bit here. It's some funny angles, this is. Now, obviously, this is not like one of my balers that I'm used to, which has got a slightly wider pickup than the actual pickup itself. A quick baler. I do love that thing. Plus, the camera angle's a bit weird when you go over the little, like, dips and stuff. Like, you can see, I look at the angle now. This tractor's doing quite well, actually. We're getting our first bale out the back. I do like square bales as well. Round ones aren't bad because you've got a automatic like pickup. So it's not automatic in the sense, I think I've said this on one of my other previous episodes. It's not automatic in the sense of where it transports it from the ground to the trailer, like auto loading in that way. It's one where it comes and actually just picks the bale up, stacks it. It's like an auto stacker, I suppose, not an auto loader. I've got a feeling we are going to get quite a few. Look how it's throwing these out the back. So hopefully by this point you've left your predictions in the comments. I'm going to go around and see. Have we got a bale counter on this one? Oh, we have. There's 4 already. We're not even going round once yet. You might want to think about changing your answers if you've already gone in with an answer. And then you suddenly see what we're doing so far and we've not even gone round once. Let's just see if we can get back to the beginning, and then I'll let you know what the score is for the bales. Then you can maybe work out your predictions then. I think we can pick up 28 on the bale stacker. I do believe. I think it's 28. We will find out in just a little bit. So pretty much back to the beginning now. And is that one going to hit the floor? Yep, there we go. So what have we got? 9 bales from going around once. So leave your predictions in the comments. I'll finish off. See what we got at the end. Well, there definitely looks a good amount there. So let's just quickly jump back in the tractor and open the menu and see 48 bales. So if you said around 48, well done. That's how many's in there. So I'm going to go park this outside. I need to run back up to the top of the map, back to the dealership to get the bale stacker trailer. Bring it back here. So I'll see you back here when we start collecting some bales. We've got the stacker and it's in operation mode. So let's go up to the first bale. I should be able to get this on board. So this is what I mean by a stacker. It's not auto load, even though it is sort of auto loading. Does that make sense? It's auto stacking it, but it's not teleporting it from the ground to the trailer. This thing does exist in real life. And you can get one of these for square bales, and also you can get one for round as well. So I think if I got a baler, I would get my quick baler because it comes with a wrapper on. It is quick. Pickup head is slightly bigger than the actual baler itself, which is why there's a little bits left over here. And then I think we can get a round one of these, like the round version of this. Now, let's just go run up here. I was going to go all the way around the edge first, but let's just run up here. Wait for that to grab that one. Not sure how many we can actually get on here. I think it's 28. Something tells me it's 28. So I'm wondering how many we're going to get left with as well. Feel free to leave your predictions below. Gotta take these to the animal dealer, which is, again, the other end of the map. So I'm going to go through. We'll get a full load. And I'll see you back at this gate. Oh, actually, I'll see you at the animal dealers when we go to sell them. See how much this is going to complete the contract for the first lot of bales to sell. Just look at all that. I do love that sea bales mod. Just shows you where all the bales are on the ground. That is ace. Now, it does have a color combination, and I can't remember what they are. Obviously, you've got like a light greeny kind of color now, which is showing you hay bales. I wonder if grass maybe come up darker green, maybe. I know silage come up as pink bales because we did that in the first episode. But it turns out this only holds 14. I was well off. I thought it was 28. Maybe it's the round one that does 28. Maybe that's what I'm getting confused with. Because I have used that round one before. But 14. So, yeah, we're going to have a few trips back and forth then. So, I'll see you at the animal dealers. We are here at the animal dealers then. The sell point is just in this corner here. So, we'll back up. We'll unload. And we'll see what this does to the contract. Gonna stack them up nice. Press it again. Unload. 42% transported for field 86. So based on that then maybe one more load and then half a load? Well, we'll go back and we'll get another stack. I'll see you back here and we'll see how much that's done. Back for load 2. Let's unload this and see how much of the contract this is going to complete. I'm hoping we get a nice little bit of money off this. Don't forget the contract's about 25 grand, although we've got to see what they're going to take off us for leasing. I'm not sure on that one. Let's go through. Well, it's taken all them 84%. So maybe what, another load? Alright. We'll come back with the third load. See if that completes it. I'm hoping it's going to be close. Very close. So we should be left with a few. But how many exactly? And load number 3. Let's see then. I'm guessing around about, what, 96% do we think? 98%? I don't think this is going to quite complete it, or I might be well off. We will find out. If this doesn't complete it, I don't think we're going to be left with many bales. There's not many on the field. No, we could actually have a look, couldn't we? Well, I was going to say we could have a look, but that isn't actually accurate because until I sell these bales, they won't disappear off the field. So we're going to have to sell these first. So let's sell them. See what we get. Oh, it has completed it. And the extra we gained off that was 3,388. That's not bad. So now if I just hold that back up. There you go. So now it's updated. Now they've gone. So 5 bales left. 6 bales left. So we're not going to get not a massive amount. What, maybe another 3-4 grand? It's still money, but then the contract itself is about 25. So Let's go back, get them last few, sell them, collect the contract. We'll see how much we've got on our bank balance altogether. And the remaining 6 bales. So let's go and unload these and see what we're going to get. This is all ours now, and obviously the little bit, we've got 3,000 from the last go. I don't know how many bales that was to get that 3,000. So we'll see what this gets us. It's all money at the end of the day. It's all profit for us. 2,323. Not bad at all. So 50 grand at the minute, and we've got to go collect the contracts. Now, we don't need to worry about all this stuff here because that will all go back. So let's turn this off. Let's hop out. Let's go get the money for the contract. It's all folding up. It's dirty. Double check on there. Yep, there's definitely no extra bales anyway. I've not missed any, which is good. So we're getting charged £1,905 then for that. So we're getting 24,077. So let's go ahead and collect that. We now have 74,359 in our bank account. Beautiful. 10:32 in the morning on September. It's about to start raining at some point. I'm not sure when though. So looking at the weather, about 11 o'clock, 11 and 12, it's going to start raining. It should be done by 1. So yeah, not too bad that. So that last job then, we didn't get much. I was having to look to see if there's any fertilizing jobs, but there's no fertilizing jobs. It's all like baling, ploughing, harvesting, a couple of sowing jobs. And I saw this one, so this is why we're here again now with a Fendt 714 Vario. And the Go Well baler with the wrapper on the back. This is awesome. These balers are wicked. So it's going to do some nice round bales for us. And then we also got this. This is pretty much what we've just used, the round bale version. And we're here next to this field that we did some fertilizing in, but we're just across over the road. We're just using this here to do some parking in. Let's look right, look left, run. There we go. So work is just going through this, and I did sort of start to mess up. So we have got a merger, so we can. This is the way you should do it, and then you can like merge it all into like a swath. It's like a swather. But I kind of thought, well, I could maybe eliminate one of them, because this mower does have a swath mode straight from it. So just get him to do this, swath it straight away, bale it, and then it's going to go over to the BGA. Now, the reason why I took this is because it's nearly a £20,000 contract, and we know from episode 1, we get a nice amount for bales, for silage anyway, at the BGA. So I'm thinking, well, should we just finish off with this one? So what we're going to do then is I'm going to go through, get this done, get them wrapped. And the next time I see you, we'll be at the BGA with our first load of silage bales. Let's see how many it's going to take for this contract. And I'm hoping we finish on quite a nice amount, nearly to 100k. Just before we do that, just in case you were wondering if you've seen these next to some of the gates thinking, what's this? It's like a little control box, pretty much on most of the fields like this. And as it says, you can press to remove the fence. Look, how cool is that? So you can literally remove the fence. That's awesome, and it does remove it all the way around. But over there, it's disappeared as well. So if you want to get big equipment in here, and you're like, oh, the fence is in the way. Don't worry, just come up to here, press it, remove it. Job's a good one. Well, this was quite a mission, actually. I keep forgetting that this baler, you have to let it sort of wrap the bale at the back before you can carry on. So it was quite a mission to go around, and there was a lot of bales, and because it's on a bit of a hill, they don't stay on the hill, they roll to the bottom. So if we go look on the map here, look at that. How awesome is that? Gap in the middle here, you see where the hill is, all rolling down, and some that I managed to stay up the top. There's a lot. How many did we get? 60 silage bales. How many are we going to get out of that? Do you know what? I have no idea. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go drop this. I might as well literally just drop this in here because it'll soon all go back. We'll go across the road. We'll get up the bale grabber. We'll start collecting some bales. So if you're not sure, then this is just exactly the same as the square one that we just done. It's just round. And this, I think, can fit 28 or 24, 28, something like that. It can fit a lot more on these ones, can. That's what I got confused with doing the square ones. I just didn't hold many at all. So we'll go through. We'll get a nice stack on here. We'll see what it is. Look at that. And we've got to take these across to the BGA. We'll see how much of the contract's going to do on load number 1. I think it's going to be a nice bit of money as well, because silage bales do bring in a lot of money. Basically, look at on that first episode. So, I'll see you across at the BGA. Over here at the BGA then, and would you believe it, the rain has started. We've got thunder and lightning and pouring down. But we're here, we aren't going to worry too much. We've done the grass work now. It's all wrapped up, so really it can rain as much as it wants. This is the last job we're going to be doing today. So, let's go through and see if we can unload. Wonder how much we're going to get from this. Silage bales seem pretty good, so this should push them straight in, I'm hoping. Yeah. 20% completed. All going through. So that's nearly 60% transported. Wow, I think we are going to be left with a nice amount of bales, so I'm hoping this is going to be a nice income. Let's head back to the field, get another stack. I'll see you back here for round number 2. Back for round 2. Now, I do believe this might actually complete the contract. We will see. Now, if I didn't say last time, I can't remember. This holds 24 bales. So it's 14 on the last one. Was it 24 on this one? Yeah, this is a lot better. This is the one that I remember from doing round bales before. So let's see. This should complete it. Oh, so close. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yes. Now, it kind of dribbled in a little bit there, because as it goes through, it was selling them as it went. So, yeah, we got a nice amount there, and there's still more to go. Let's go have a quick look on the map. So the few we just sold there, obviously, we got for profit, and then you can see all them left in the field. That's all ours. Oh, yes. Right, let's go back and get them. See you back here. Round 3, and that is going to wrap up this episode. This is all the bales left in the field. We will double check at the end with the C bales mod and have a look on the map just to make sure that I've not missed any, because every bale counts, especially for the pennies anyway. So let's see what we're going to get now. Ooh, nearly 7 grand for that. So we're at 85,473 at the minute. I must admit, I think this has been a good way. So again, apologies again for cutting a lot of this out, but I think you'll agree that we needed to try and progress on. So I'm showing you the bits of the jobs I'm doing and the end bit, so you can see that I'm collecting the money. So there's no cheating going on, but we needed to progress. So we can turn that off now. We'll double check the map and see. Yeah, that's everything going out of there. So we've got bits of equipment. That's the baler. That's the mower. So what we'll do is we can go on and actually collect the contract. All this will go back for me, and we'll see what we're actually left with then. We're going to be very close, I think, to 100 grand. I don't think we're going to just go over. So the contract was 19,927, but you can see we're just losing a bit there. £912 on the leasing of the equipment we've got, because I didn't use the merger, so it's not charged me for that. It's sat there. But I haven't touched it because I got the mower to do the swathing, so saved a little bit there by not using that one bit of equipment. It's got no running cost on it. So we're going to get 19,015, so we'll go ahead and collect that. Let's have a look. Oh, 104,306. Get in. So this is all working towards, then you guys let me know what field you think we should buy. With 100 grand, I think we could do pretty well. So we don't want to go too ridiculous. Don't go and select something massive. We've got to start off small. Now there is one bit of land that I do want to show you. It's this bit of land here at the back of these houses. Now this, if you're wondering where this is literally right next to where I've got my tent. Well, there's my tent, there's the tractor and the dealers. It's here. Now it's not an actual field. If we're going to have a look on the map up here, it's not actually a field. It's right back up here. It's this one here. So you can buy it for 37,320. But it's not. The only thing that concerns me there is it's not an actual field. So would it register properly if we put crops in or anything like that? I do think this could be good maybe at some point. I mean, obviously we're going to work towards the main farm. But this would be good if you wanted to go and like put animals here. So if you wanted to go cut the grass, because it's nice long grass, and then you want to go put some like chicken coops or anything like that down. Maybe greenhouses, that would be good. Get a nice greenhouse or two around the back of the houses. So I'm not really sure if that's going to be a good one or not. Me personally, I did look at one earlier. What was I looking at? I think it's this one here. Yeah, 53,000. I think. I do believe that is grass, is it? Yeah. So that one there does look quite a good one. We can afford it. It's not too far away from our tents, so we can, you know, maybe keep some equipment around our tent. Let's go and have a quick look at it. So this is the field in question then. It's nice. Nice little area here. Quite a size when you think, you look at it on the map, it doesn't look too big, but then you get in here. Just think if we did some silage bales off this, we could always turn it into a arable field. We could put some crops in it. But it's ready to go. It's not been fertilized, unfortunately. That's the only downside. So it is ready to go, but sadly, we're not going to get much of like a yield bonus on this one because, well, no fertilizing on it. So maybe we could put our own fertilizer on because we have got it. Cut it, fertilize it, let it grow again, maybe cut it again. There's plenty of suggestions there, so feel free, let me know what you think in the comments. What field should we go for? If you've missed it, check back a little bit earlier in this episode. I'll give you a look at the map. You can go pause it and have a look around all the different fields. And obviously, when I see some in the comments, we'll have a look on the next episodes. Maybe not the next one, maybe the one after, because I don't think this would have gone out in time by the time I record the next episode. But we'll have a look through, see if we can find one, and we're going to start. We are progressing quite well now. Over 100,000 in the bank. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I will see you in the next one.